Welcome back to the Kingdom Hearts 2 playthrough. Let's start Olympus Wait a minute, this ain't the Colosseum.
Hey, what the hell? You dropped us off underground. We're gonna find mole people down here, gummy ship.
I despise plot twists.
I despise mole people.
Hmm.
It's because Donald was driving, isn't it? A young woman in trouble? Here I go.
Do.
Let's kill some dogs.
I think you just brush them off, to be quite honest.
Oh, just say, it's like, oh no, it's a person with a giant key. Run away, they'll think we're weird.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, but I'm fine.
Hey, it's the, cheeky female support.
Mm-hmm. Megara, played by Susan Egan.
Back in an era before they had bras.
He's Donald, and that's Goofy.
In case you haven't figured that out yet, we're gonna tell you again a million times before this is done.
I love how she looks condescendingly at them.
Yeah, Megara has some personality too in this game. At least they kind of kept her, you know, to where she's supposed to be.
Looks like we have a
The voice is pretty actually dead on to the movie.
Isn't that the same person?
Well, it is, but I'm on about, you know, the way she delivers the lines and whatnot.
Like, I mean, yeah, there's like some other actors who I mean, this is a bit topical, but I just watched one of the cutscenes for the Chain of Memories English version, and Axel wasn't fucking acting at all. It's kind of irritating, actually, considering his performance in this game.
Well, he actually has somewhat of a heart in this one.
Yeah, I think the theory is that, like, after he met Roxas, he became happy and free and emotional. Fan fiction.
Pretty much.
And when I made that comment on the video, somebody marked me down for it.
Fanboys.
I love it. Anyway, let's go find Hercules or the guy from Lord of the Rings or whoever the hell played him.
I think we have to go pay a visit to Hades, actually.
Why the hell are we going to Hades? He hates us. I hate him.
Something-
Except that he's voiced by James Woods. Then it's okay.
Something to do with Meg's deal.
What deal? Let's make a deal? This isn't that show. This isn't, Howie Mandel. Is that the guy who hosts that? I think it is.
Why would I know? It's an American show.
Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Man.
What the?
Yeah.
Let's do stuff.
That
What are
sounds.
you running around here for?
That would sound a lot more serious coming out of Sora's mouth.
I mean, the guy ran away like he stole cookies from the jar. Come on.
Well, considering who it is, but let's not spoil the surprise.
I won't spoil the surprise by saying that I hate him, but...
These guys are a fucking pain.
yeah, they are. Most of the time I try to get them to get the reaction command to go off so I can do the reaction command, but getting it to activate's the problem.
They can run faster than you, by the way. That was a very cheap shot.
Well, if you try and actually, you know, kill them, then it's not so bad.
Well, you know, I have stuff to do.
Me.
Well, that was quite sissy.
Was that a girl?
Probably a guy.
Okay.
Are you sure about that? Even Sora doesn't know.
Even the game questions itself.
That's a good sign.
I never saw the point of these maps, to be quite honest.
In case you didn't remember how to go through a single direction hallway, here's a map to tell you.
There's in and out exit. What more do you need?
I know, it's just... it's not like there's any landmarks or anything that you need to watch out for. Oh god, look at all those news. I gotta get rid of all those.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, movie reference Keyblade is not that good compared to the normal one.
I think it's actually weaker than Kingdom Key.
It is weaker than Kingdom Key.
But it bumps up my magic a little bit, so there you go.
Oh my god, it's James Woods! Hee!
It's been a long time since we saw him back in Kingdom Hearts 1.
Yeah, I know. We didn't even finish the story with him where you're supposed to go to a tournament and finally kick his ass.
You know what I like most about James Wood and Hades?
What's that?
He actually enjoys doing the role. He said so himself in interviews.
Well, that's cool. I mean, it really tells in the way he's acting, and unfortunately his little minions don't have voice acting, which is sad, because one of them is done by Bobcat Goldthwait, I think his name is.
Just to give James Woods a bit more of a plug, go watch Shark if you haven't seen it.
Shark?
It's a lawyer for kind of thing.
I might.
Think of it as kind of like Boston Legal and whatnot.
Ew. It smells like poo gas.
Hades, come out!
Yeah, that'll work.
He's got a little balcony. How cool.
Let's shout at him and maybe he'll do something.
Why would he come out for a guy wearing cargo trousers?
Especially one that was his enemy in the last game.
Of course, you didn't get to see it in the Olympus Coliseum, but he got his ass beat down.
Well, that's if we actually went around to that, but since we didn't, just assume it happened, okay?
And the Rock Titan. We killed the Rock Titan and all.
You just pretend we actually did the stuff we never went around to do, and that'll work for you.
Hang on, those flower enemies were from Trade of Memories.
Yes, they were.
A lot more less annoying in this one.
Hades has a giant toilet in the middle of his floor in case he ever needs to use it in a hurry.
Gods need to poop?
Now this is cool, who else they added in this world, but if you haven't played it yet, he'll be up in a minute.
And it actually makes sense as well. It's not one of those shitty fanfiction type explanations.
Yeah, I mean, considering, well, when we get around to it, I'm trying to dance around the bush here, so I don't actually mention his name. Smoke? He's from Mortal Kombat? Where did he come from?
Oh.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, you can pretty much guess who this is.
Motherfucking Auron from
Uh-oh.
Final Fantasy X.
Mm-hmm.
In the original Final Fantasy X, he was actually dead when he joined your party, and so it kind of makes sense that he's here, when you think about it.
Voiced by Matt McKenzie, thank you, IMDb.
Unfortunately, wait, his good line. Wait,
Story, and you're not part of it.
that is epic.
As is his sword.
I mean, just, the guy has balls! Wait.
No wonder no one wants to die.
What an asshole, I love him.
He's fighting a fucking god, come on.
He's got balls. That guy that we fought in the last game, but didn't actually?
See, that's what I'm talking about, continuity.
I suppose diplomacy isn't going to help here, though.
Say what you will about Kingdom Hearts having an overly convoluted plot, but at least it all meshes together.
And has cool guys like Auron in it.
I think Auron's better than Cloud in my opinion, but I don't care for Final Fantasy VII.
Auron does have more personality, I'll admit.
Hang on.
What? What happened here? We kicked his ass in the last game. What?
I feel kind of funny.
I feel stinky.
See, that's the thing. In the underworld.
And this is actually a neat angle.
Zeros comes to the territory.
Yeah, you lose the ability, I think, to use magic down here.
No, you can still use magic, I think, but you can't drive.
Ah, the drive gauge is locked, yeah.
Yeah, I guess talking to Hades ain't gonna work here.
What, so he's just being a little pissy bitch and sticking his fingers in his ears going, la la la, I can't hear you.
It's James fucking Woods, bitch. He'll do whatever he wants.
Auron's limit is so good.
I hear some people say it's shit, and it can be kind of bad when there's not much to hit, but if there's a lot of enemies around you, it wrecks crap.
It does fuck all on bosses though, I'll tell you that now.
Yeah, it's not very good against bosses. Don't use it against the boss you'll fight later with Auron.
Huh?
Auron's been censored, unfortunately. He doesn't have his flask of booze.
Oh, that move he does where he like spits on his sword, that's great.
Does he do that in this game? I don't think
No,
he
I'm
does.
just saying, in Final Fantasy X where he spits on his sword, it like, it slams it into the ground, fireballs comes out.
So yeah, the point of this thing of battle, quote unquote, is to avoid Hades. So you should just kill all the Heartless and just gun it. Use the reaction commands and well your limit to take care of them.
It's kind of like arena fighting, really.
See, this limit rocks.
How's that for a finish?
Fuck you, everybody. Good night.
There we go.
Just don't be overly reliant on it because you need to recharge.
Of course.
A lot of the bats have the reaction command where you grab them and you swing them around. Then there's also the lance guys that do the same thing, so that can be helpful in clearing out the room.
Yeah, don't expect us to call these guys by their names. We'll just go by whatever attributes are most prominent, really.
Sword guy, little heartless dude, bat with wings, bats, and so on.
Guy who is on fire and voiced by James Woods.
Okay, now that's just too long.
True.
Yeah, this is working well.
Oh, I love how Hades gets in the way and stops you from attacking. That's just great.
That looked pretty impressive.
Aura's got skills.
This is why he always stays in the party whenever possible.
This is true. Well, that's about all the time we have for part 28. Please join us in part 29. Bye-bye.
See you then.